It's your boy Beats by Ash, back at it again with some more Wilds of Eldraine limited content on the channel. Last time we were back here, we ended up getting a awesome green-black food deck that we went undefeated with. And today, we're going to be taking our skills into the qualifier play-in in order to potentially gain a spot in the qualifier weekend. And this is going to be a sealed pool, so hopefully our limited skills will translate over from the draft to the sealed pool. And let's get into these packs. Let's go ahead and hop into the qualifier play-in here. You're definitely going to be on the lookout for me in this next MTG season because I'm planning on attending a lot of big events and hopefully outperforming my all-time best. Let's see what kind of bombs we got going on here. Going over our rares, before we look at any of our pools, it's looking like our rares are pulling us towards a red-black aggro deck since we do have a Gumdrop Poisoner, a Lord Skitter, a Song of Totentaz, and a Godric. So Godric and Lord Skitter I've seen actually used in quite a few standard decks, and I think that's probably where we're going to be heading. There could be a chance that we end up splashing the Sleep Cursed Fairy. I think this card is like pretty good, especially if we end up getting like a lot of fairies in our pool because blue-black fairies are pretty nice. And I'd be willing to splash this card just because I think it's powerful. One of the main differences between sealed and draft is that your deck is going to be clunky in one or two areas. Rather than a draft, it's probably going to be more refined and you're less likely to like miss a land drop or, you know, miss a curve drop. But that's just how things go and we're going to see what we can do with this. Let's go ahead and look at our black pool first. Okay, so, I mean, we have a Hopeless Nightmare. That could go in the deck. Rat Out, I'd be fine playing one or two. Baronati could go good with our Sleep Cursed Fae. Monstrosity is a fine playable. So is Wicked Visitor. Conceited Witch. Gumdrop Poisoner. Lord Skitter. Sweet Tooth Witch is one I like to play often. Taken by Nightmares is pretty good. I'm always down to play one Sugar Rush. If we have enough rats, I'll play the Voracious Vermin. Dream Spoilers is also a decent card. Greta is something I might be willing to splash, depending on how many green food synergies we have, and Not Dead After All is a card that I probably don't want to play if I don't have to, but I'm willing to put it in the deck. Eret's Whisper is probably a card that like we don't want to play at all, but we'll just have to see what we have to work with here. So going over our black playables, we've got about 14 to 15, depending on how you value Not Dead After All, if we want to put that in the deck. Let's go ahead and look at our red. Okay, so we have 2 Torch the Tower. That is really good. Super premium card. In my opinion, probably the top common in the set. We do have a Tattered Ratter and an Edgewall pack. Those work very well with the rat strategies. We have 3 Stone Splitter Bolt. Oh my gosh, 3 Stone Splitter Bolt, 2 Torch the Tower. We have a lot of premium removal. Bellowing Bruiser is a card that might fit in the deck. Two-Headed Hunter is essentially just a better version of Bellowing Bruiser in my opinion. And Grabby Giant is a card I've been pretty high on so far. Harried Spear Guard probably makes it in the deck if we're playing aggro. Looks like we've got about 13 red playables here, depending on how you value the Bellowing Bruiser. Let's go ahead and check out our blue. Wow, our blue is not deep at all. I don't even know if we want to splash this. Okay, I don't know that we're going to be able to play blue. Our blue is looking pretty shallow here. Normally to play blue, you need to have a couple signals that are pushing you in that direction just because, generally speaking, the Jund colors in my experience are a little bit more powerful than blue and white in this set. But let's go ahead and check out our green. Okay, so we have a Utopia Sprawl and a Graceful Takedown. Those are pretty good. 3 Red Tooth Genealogists, though. A Spider Food, Greta, Yenna, and Troyan. So a lot of green gold cards here. I mean, there might be some incentives for us to make like a 4 to 5 color green deck. Nothing too crazy, though. Let's go ahead and check out our white. In terms of white, I feel like our white is pretty shallow. I mean, other than this Yenna, the only thing that really stands out to me here is Archon's Glory, Hopeful Vigil, Kellen's Lightblade's okay, Celebrant is pretty decent, Discerning Financer could be okay if we want to be green, splashing to other colors. Let's go ahead and look at our green again and see what fixing we have. I guess we just have the Utopia Sprawl. Not really a lot of fixing, so I don't know that I want to play a 4 to 5 color deck. We did get 1 Evolving Wilds though. Not a lot of fixing. I feel like I'm probably just going to be red-black aggro here. Let's just go ahead and do a makeshift of what our deck would look like if we want to play red-black aggro. Our pool is looking like we're being pushed a little bit towards more of a mid-range strategy. I think the Dream Spoiler definitely makes the cut since we have so many instants to play on our opponent's turn. Do we want Baronati in this deck? Probably. I could be convinced we want to rat out just because it gives us a token. I think making a token is pretty nice in this deck. I'd be open to cutting the non-crescendo. I mean, I do think it is a good sweeper, but I don't know if we have enough creatures to do that. Song of Totenez is really good. I mean, I guess Song of Totenez plus the non-crescendo is like a pretty good combo. And we have Lord Skitter. So, I mean, I guess we have a lot of rats. Kind of want to play a Sugar Rush. Raid Bombardment could be okay. I mean, we do have a lot of rats. How many things can we bargain away in this deck? I feel like Baronati isn't what we're really trying to do in this deck. Let's go ahead and count how many bargain synergies we have. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I mean, we have a decent amount of bargain. I feel like the Stone Splinter Bolt's probably worth it since we have a really low curve. I mean, I think Not Dead After All isn't a very bad card in this deck. Let's go ahead and check 17 lands. Is Twisted Fealty a card that we want in this deck? I mean, yeah, it can help us push, but I just don't know if that's something we're interested in. I could see us playing 16 lands in this deck. I feel like Sugar Rush is just like really good. 13 creatures seems fine. I could be convinced we want the Baronati, but this just does not seem like a Baronati deck. Like, we only have one other fairy, and I don't think that's enough incentive to do that. It might be a little bit greedy that I'm playing 3 Stone Splinter Bolt, but I think this card's just too cracked in our deck. Like, we have 10 cards to sacrifice with bargain. Yeah, there's nothing I really want to cut. I mean, I think I'm just fine to just go 8 and 8 lands. It might be a little bit greedy because we have, like, Song of Totenaz, and we do have, like, the Two-Headed Hunter, but overall, I think this is a pretty good deck. I think the Sugar Rush is fine because we have, like, a lot of ways to make rats. Honestly, we have a lot of removal. Maybe we don't want to play the Sugar Rush. Like, we do have a lot of 3s, but the thing is, we can just use the instant effect of Gumdrop Poisoner and Conceited Witch, so they kind of fill multiple roles. I think what this deck is really missing is the Ratcatcher Trainee. I think that card would be really good for us. Yeah, I mean, our average CMC is 2.3. I think I'm completely fine with just playing 16 lands here. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think this is the deck we're going to lock in, and we'll just see what happens. If we want to change things out, we definitely can. I mean, I'm open to putting the Rat out. I'm open to putting in a Sugar Rush, but we'll try the Baronati and see what it does. I mean, having a flyer is pretty good. Let's try it and see what happens. Let's get into the first game here. I feel like our deck is pretty decent, but, you know, I have most of the experience just playing Two-Headed Giant. He's keeping a hand of 7. 3 black cards, 1 red card. I think it's just too risky. Okay, this is much better. We just put back the non-crescendo here. Torch the Tower. Stone Splitter Bolt. Sweet Tooth Witch. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, I like that. I mean, I think I'm down to just torch this because he's just going to get a rat, and we're going to negate him getting a rat, so I kind of like that. He's playing red-white, okay. Nice, he missed his drop, so that's really good for us because our hand is kind of slow here. It's kind of why I wanted to put in the Baronati because we don't have like a lot of 2-drops. It's like the only thing we're missing. Red Cap Thief, sure. If we get a land here, this would be really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in the Witch, which is pretty good in our deck because we have a lot of bargain synergies. Okay, sure. Nice. Now we don't have to do the Hopeless Nightmare. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Start gathering value. Get that Candy Grapple out of here. So he is playing 3 colors, so he probably does have some kind of bomb. Wow. That is not a good sign for us. If we get one more land here, we're in a pretty good situation. He probably just makes the rat here, right? Okay. Baronati. I mean, not what I wanted to see, but not the worst. I think I'm down to just drop the Hopeless Nightmare here. Make him discard his last card. I think we just don't attack here. Maybe he doesn't get a land. Do I want to bolt something just so I can sack the Hopeless Nightmare and find a land? I mean, there's nothing really good to bolt here. It's just his rat, so I think I just have to take a chance. That's not good for us. We're getting mana screwed here. Might have been a mistake to go 16 lands. I'm playing greedy here. I think I'm down to just go ahead and put the Menace token on Lord Skitter. Now, if he double blocks, we could trade. Then he has a Butcher. Then he just has a Catapult and a Rat. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. Let's just play the Baronati. If we get to top deck a black next turn, we can take him by Nightmares, his Heart Elemental, and then we're going to be able to scry 2 since we have the Hopeless Nightmare on board. Torch the Tower, not a terrible draw. I think I just sack the Hopeless Nightmare. I'm going to put the roll token on the Lord Skitter here. Just go ahead and swing with Lord Skitter. We can torch the tower if we need to. If he does a double trade. We'll get to scry 3 here. Be at 4 next turn. I mean, that's a red. I kind of just want to look for a black here. Since we have the bolt, I think we just take the mountain. Definitely going to bolt that. Probably just sack a rat. It's a little bit safer than the food since we're making a free rat and we know it doesn't have an answer. Get rid of his adventure. I think we can just swing with everybody. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the food. It would have done 1 more damage for us. Okay, and he's going to go ahead and give us the game. Let's go. First one good. First one so far. Honestly, I mean, we kind of want mana to do things. I kind of just want to cut the non-crescendo. Might be a little bit greedy, but I think I'm going to do it. Because we have a lot of ways to just break stalemates anyway. Yeah, I think I just got a little bit scared after kind of getting land screwed that game. So I think we're just going to play 9 Swamp because I feel like it's really important for us to have like our Swamp early so we can hit our Lord Skitter. Whereas the red, we can kind of wait and play with just 1 red. Other than Godric, realistically. Overall, not a bad pool. I think I've had worse drafts than this that I've done pretty good with. 4 lands, but we're on the draw and we have a Lord Skitter. I mean, I'm going to keep this. So we already have a red removal. Kind of just want to get rid of the mountain here. RIP, wrong decision, wrong decisions. I really thought about getting rid of the swamp just because we have one more swamp than mountain, but it is what it is. We have 2 black cards, and I didn't know if we were going to have a turn like that. Sure. Okay, never mind. We're online. Opponent is playing green-black. Not a good sign for us. Green-black is really, really good. Honestly, I'm just going to draw the Lord Skitter and just see, do you have an answer? If he has a Feed the Cauldron, he has it, you know. Can't do anything about that. Sure. Barrowed Nati. Not too bad, not too bad. He is tapped out. I mean, I'd be down to bolt this. Swing for 3. Sack the token. Get another token. Remove his adventure. Swing 4. Not a terrible position. Not in the best position either because we're at 12, but, you know, what can you do about that? If he doesn't have an answer to Lord Skitter, we're sitting pretty good. Yeah, we'll draw that next turn. Sure. No cards in the graveyard for you, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we like to see. Okay, I mean, we just have a full line of things to do here. He hasn't had to answer to Lord Skitter yet, so I kind of just want to swing. It's okay, you're not going to Hopeless Nightmare here. Really missing that non-crescendo right now. That is not good for us. Ooh, that is a Torch to Tower, though. If we swing with everybody, he blocks here, blocks here. Blocks here, blocks here. Very tough situation. Like, realistically, I don't want to just pass. Blocks this, blocks this. He's at 4. I mean, there's quite a few things we can top deck to just win the game. Putting him at 4, I don't feel like really does enough. Then he is a Goose Mother. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. He's got to crack both foods. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. I was going to kill this Conceited Witch. Unlucky. Didn't know I was going to top deck the best card of my life. I mean, if he has an answer, he has an answer. I mean, what could he have to answer this? I think this is just safe. I guess he didn't have anything. We probably could have been good there and used the Baronati to pump for game, but it is what it is. At least he can't high fade Negotiator. And we get that one locked up. Let's go, boys. I'm kind of nice. Pushing through the Goose Mother, one of the most oppressive bombs. Honestly, a couple debatable decisions in that match, but it all turned out for the best. Okay. I mean, we have no red, but we do have 2-drop and a 3-drop, and we're on the draw. I think I'm just going to keep it. It's risky, but curving out is curving out. When you don't miss a drop in this game, you're looking pretty good. So he's playing a Crystal Grotto. That should tell us that he's playing a pretty slow deck, so I'm completely fine with that. Seems like kind of a waste for you to use the Crystal Grotto to play the Candy Trail when you already used Scry. But okay, if it works, man. Missing a drop, you love to see it. Even if he kills our Monstrosity, at least we have the Gumdrop Poisoner. Here's to hoping that our opponent doesn't have a rat out and that we draw another land. Specifically a red land, please. Sure. Okay. Yes, sir. We're kind of nice like that. Let's go. I think I'm down to just two-headed hunter and then make the food. Maybe not. Maybe this is just strictly better. You want to trade? Give me a 3-2. I would like that a lot, sir. Even if he kills this, it's giving us a bargain fodder to Stone Splitter Bolt, so, you know, that'd be pretty nice. Swing with both? Sure. Good thing he didn't have a Witchstalker Frenzy there. That would have been really good for him. Another land, not bad with what we got going on right now. I think I'm down to just bolt this right now and just swing 6. If we gave this double strike, we traded into that, I don't really like that. There's an argument to bargain here. I mean, realistically, if he has not dead after all, it doesn't matter if I bargain, so. Okay, he doesn't have it. Interesting he would play the Crystal Grotto in a red-black deck. Typically, I really only like that card if you're playing like a 5-color green deck. Maybe he has like a really good bomb. It's pretty good for him. It's pretty decent for us. I kind of like the two-headed hunter here. I think I'm just going to slam this. I might regret it, but I'm going to do it. Might have been the wrong decision, but we'll see what happens. I'm assuming he has more gas than me, so I kind of just want to go all out here. You hate to see that, man. You hate to see that. That might have been just dumb, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't really want to attack with anyone here. Recruiter is such a busted card. Might just win him the game here. Wow, that's crazy. Sure. Makes a rat be able to trade. Math is for blockers, huh? We're taking 10. We're going to 17. We'll be at 7. We have a food available. Maybe I fucked up and I should have just played the two-headed hunter. Well, that's not good. If I just slam this, what happens? I just die. Okay. Hopefully top deck's a land. We might be able to clutch this out. Land. Okay, that's decent. Okay, we're nice. Do we swing with Vermin? Well, he just uses a food. He doesn't have to block, so that sucks. Okay, thank you, sir. Outplayed my guy. Let's go. Out fucking played. Let's go, boys. Pushing through the bully. This card is so broken. I'm sorry, sir. Please no second recruiter. Please no second recruiter. Kill this. He has one blocker. Interesting play. I wonder what he has then. Okay, GG, bro. That was close, man. Wow, I can't believe he clutched that out. I feel like it was incorrect for him to attack with that. Like, I get it, you're putting me on, like, not being able to play something 3 or less, but I have a food. So if I have a low-cost removal, which I'm playing red and black, which have the lowest cost removal, you're going to die. And that's exactly what happened. I still can't believe we pushed through a recruiter, though. Looking back at that game, would it have helped us if we had the non-crescendo? I think it would have been okay, but we never really had more than 1 red mana at a time until the end of the game, so I don't think we ever would have been able to play it. So far, so good. We haven't even seen our Totentez. Okay. Really slow hand, but we are not mana screwed, and we're on the play. We'll try it. Our deck has a lot of 3-drops, not that many 2s, so since we're going first, I'm okay with foregoing a 2-drop. Okay, never mind, we're just insane. Okay, if he's discarding a 3-drop, his hand is pretty good. Play the mountain, represent the torch the tower. Getting a black, not a good sign for us. Black-green. Fell Horseman. Interesting. Trying to play for value. Okay. Well, that's a really good top deck for us. We can go 3, 4, 5 if we want to. I'll just play the black. I'll just play the black mana here. It doesn't really matter. If he wants to play as Bard, or I guess he doesn't even have a Bard. Okay. I mean, I'm down to trade Vermins if you want to, dude. Give him a nice for accepting the gentleman's. Good thing is he doesn't have a red. And the fact he had to use an Evolving Wilds to find a black is very interesting. Okay. Is he just mana screwed? Okay, that's really good for us. Let's play our fat guy. Hope he's still mana screwed. My guy had the Evolving Wilds and still couldn't figure it out. Okay, top deck to mountain, not good for us. We got 2 removal spells, and considering he already used the Candy Grapple, hopefully he'll value developing the board here over like removing our threat, and then we're just going to pressure him down to 8 on the next turn. Take him by Nightmares is really good here, considering we have the Hopeless Nightmare on board, because we'll be able to scry 2 without even sacking this. So then later on, if we want a Stone Splitter Bolt, we'll be able to sack 2 again. Wow, that's an even crazier top deck. Is it just greedy to do this now? I mean, we're going to be scrying 3. I feel like it's fine to just do this, right? Damn. I think I'm okay with this. As long as he doesn't have a removal, we're looking really good here. Okay, sure. I don't know how that helps you. Yeah, no, I'm not okay with that. That guy can block, and I don't feel comfortable with you having that, sir. Alright, let's see if he has a removal. Honestly, that just seemed really incorrect to play the Knight of the Sweet Tooth Revenge. I would have definitely played the Merry Bards and the Charming Scoundrel. Like, if you don't remove this, you're dead. Why would you do that? Like, I don't see the benefit of this. Like, you get one food. I mean, I'll negate that. Let's just leave one up here. There's no reason to pump everything, and maybe he'll think he has to torch the tower. I think he should have not targeted anything, because if he doesn't target anything, the spell won't fizzle. Let's go, baby. 4-0. 2 more wins, and we're locked in for the play-in. Honestly, really surprised no one has dropped any insane bombs on us. Knock on wood. I mean, the Goose Mother was broken, but don't want that to happen anytime soon. He keeps a hand of 7. I will also keep a hand of 7. Damn it. I think, like, every single one of our opponents except one has had Evolving Wilds. I'm not a big fan of it in 2-color decks. Especially if you're playing red. Like, if you're playing red-black, you should probably not have that in your deck. Or red-white. Like, if you're aggro, you don't want Evolving Wilds. Okay, you have 3 colors. That's understandable. Someone didn't draw their bomb. He probably has Jenna, the card we chose not to play. If we top deck a 2-drop next turn, that'd be amazing, but, I mean, this isn't terrible. If he doesn't have an answer to Lord Skitter, we're looking pretty nice. Sure, okay. Wish I could have got the Wicked Visitor last turn. I think I'm down to just play Wicked Visitor and just use the Condemned Witch, because this way we can probably just keep our Lord Skitter alive if he has a removal. Like, 1 token probably isn't going to matter since we're making a 3-3 anyway. If we couldn't attach the roll, I would definitely throw down Lord Skitter, but I have a feeling this guy has some pretty premium removal. Sure, I'll take that trade. Works for me. Thank you for 1. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Not with our current hand, but it could be good later. I think it's just always still Lord Skitter. Goodbye, adventure. No Edgewall ends today. There's no room at the end, my sir. If we can top deck a removal, we'll be in a really good position. If he attacks here, I think I'm just willing to take it. Like, I don't want to risk removing Lord Skitter. Card's just too broken. Yes, sir. Take us into the late game. We have up the red, represent the torch the tower. Evolving Wilds broke. Let's get that out of here. I'm cool on attacking my guy. I can take 4. He's probably worried I have Torch the Tower plus a -1/-1. If that makes him not attack, I'd feel pretty good. We just need to be able to freeze the board here. Ooh, that's scary. don't know why you don't attack with Pie Wielder there. There's an argument to leave this up, but I feel like I need to clock him. Like, if we don't start attacking now, what are we doing? Alright, that's just incredibly broken. Okay. Okay, that's really, really nice for us. If we do this now, we're dealing 5 and we scry. I feel like we just hold it for his turn, attack with this to incentivize him to attack with both. He attacks with both. We bargain this away, kill the Pie Wielder, and then we minus this to make it 3-2, and then we can trade away with the Condemned Witch. I think I'm fine with that. Not good, not good. We could just kill this. Nah, we have to do this. It's gonna be close. Tattered Ratter? Okay. It's going to be close. I think he's probably got it. I mean, he's 2 more resources in hand. There's not a lot we can do here. Okay, I don't know why you're not attacking with the Pie Wielder. I would definitely go aggro with the Pie Wielder. Especially if you're the stockpiling Celebrant. Oh, you're bouncing the Ginger Brood. Okay. I mean, it's still OP. He's getting 2 scries. It's unfortunate that we hit neither of our scries. If we top deck Song of Totenes here, we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're getting 6 tokens. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Damn, that's very unfortunate. I mean, next turn if he attacks with everything, I block the Tattered Ratter. Block this. Take 3. Even if he makes his double strike, that's 5. Yeah, it still always is. There's a chance that if he goes all out here and we top deck Song of Totenes, that it's actually game. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it is if he doesn't play anything else. He swings with everybody. We're making 7 guys. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so if he attacks with everybody here, and we top deck a Song of Totenes, that would be game. Even if he plays like a 5... if he plays like a big creature, it's still game. Interesting. Okay. Combat Trick to kill me. I mean, if I didn't do this, he was going to use the Combat Trick if he had it anyway to just blow me out and I would die. Like if it's Monstrous Rage, I mean, that's just game. You hate to see it. So I guess we could get Song of Totenas. We could get... Would Godric be enough? I don't think so. Oh shit, okay. Are we just dead? Interesting play. I feel like you didn't need to do that. I feel like you could just win the game with the Ginger Brute, in all honesty. I mean, yeah, you do get lifelink, but you don't know what the top of your deck is, so you're kind of just playing into a top deck game mode when you're already winning the board. You definitely swing with this. Play land, please. Wow, that was insanely broken. That was so insane. One of the best top decks I've ever seen. JK, that was pretty medium. We're just in a top deck war. Probably gonna be GG here. Okay. Hold up. We them boys. Let's see what this does. This would be a 4-3. We'd still kill it. Okay. Let's go. We're kind of nice. Imagine if we had 2 foods. That'd be crazy. Our opponent just gave us a small opportunity to potentially come back. Gun drop poisoner, nice. Sure. Removal spell, please. Removal off the top. Song of Totenas, okay. Is this just game in 2 turns? Wow, this is literally crazy. If we win because of this, that would be insane. Literally my first time playing in this event. Okay, block my rat, sir. Yes, the rats. That might have just won us the game. Okay, he has a chance. If he has that stupid white AoE, I would be so sad right now. It's a rare, and there's only 1 AoE in the set. Okay, he's playing that. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. What could you top deck to help you here? You probably do that before you play the Hearth Elemental. Let's go, baby. Song of Totenas, insane. 5-0. Let them know, baby. Beats by Ash is gonna qualify for the play-in weekend. Let's go. First time, the best time, and we're about to go off. Let's go. One last win. We're facing the raid boss here. We can take our time. We got 2 potential matches here. You know, I want to do it in 1, but, you know, if we got to take a loss, we got to take a loss. It is what it is. You know, you always got to tell yourself, I came here to win. I came here to go undefeated. And you just got to do the best that you can and try to be, you know, respectful to the other person. And I believe if you follow those 2 guidelines and those are your only goals, the wins are going to come, you know, and that's what we're about to do here, man. We're about to get this done. About to go 6-0 in the qualifier play-in, baby. Let's see it right here, boys. The best is blessed, and that's me. So prepare to be blessed because I'm the best. Okay. Pretty sus hand here, but we do have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. It's about like an 85-86% chance to hit our 3rd land by turn 3. I feel like since we're on the draw, I'm kind of just going to take this because, you know, if we do end up getting a red mana source before turn 3, you know, we're just going to win the game. And if we get a black mana source turn 3, you know, we're still going to be doing fine because we can just go 2 into 3. Carried Spirit Guard, not what you like to see. Okay. Black Mana Source. Not what we wanted, but a Mana Source nonetheless. If we can pick up a red here, I'm feeling pretty good about this hand. Hindsight 2020, maybe I should have just mulliganed and went to 6. I mean, you never know. I feel like just since we had, things to do with getting any mana of any color for the next 2 turns, I felt pretty confident about doing that. Okay, and we end up getting a mountain, so we're online here. Let's go. Just going to drop down the Baronati. Start protecting ourselves from that Harried Spear Guard. Okay, and he does have the Treasure Maker. Grabby Giant is a really good card. I just don't feel like it goes into our deck very well. Probably just going to turbo out the Grabby Giant here. So if we trade this, he's probably going to instant in that 3 mana guy. He's probably going to use his instant that trades up and gives someone +2/+1. And I mean, if he does that, he is sacrificing developing the board this turn. So I think I'm okay with that, honestly. Sure, like, you can use that. Get it out of the way. I knew it. Minecart Devil was coming in. And I'm fine with that trade all day. Because now he can't play the Grabby Giant. And if he can't play the Grabby Giant and develop the board, I'm going to be able to drop the Vermin. Oh my gosh. Lord Skitter is here. Let's go, baby. Lord Skitter into Ferocious Vermin. We're looking kind of nice. All the boys are here. Get in here. Someone call Grim Patron. Get in here. Does he have a removal for the Lord Skitter? That is the question we've had to ask ourselves every single match. Because Lord Skitter is a powerhouse. And every game we've saw it, it's just done so much work. He's going to play down the Evolving Wilds. See if he gets a 3rd color out of this. Okay, he's just going to get a red. Interesting. So it looks like he's just green-red. I mean, maybe he just drops down the Grabby Giant here. If he plays the Grabby Giant, we can just bolt that and then just swing with both of our guys and feel pretty good about that. Okay. Sure. Kind of just want to edge wall pack here. If we play Ferocious Vermin and we Harried Spear Guard, like, what is that doing? Is that better than playing the edge wall pack? I think we just want to play the edge wall pack. Play for board here. Goodbye, Evolving Wild, sir. We're jamming out the threats. Next turn, I'm pretty sure we can start attacking. Kind of just wanted to get the edge wall pack out of my hand because, I'm either going to do that or I'm going to Stone Splitter Bolt, and I'd rather use the Stone Splitter Bolt later since the value of that card is constant, whereas edge wall pack, we want to get it out as soon as possible. If we top deck another red source here, that'd be pretty nice, I think. All in all, no matter what happens, it's been a pretty good run. And I've enjoyed playing this deck. Rats was the first deck I drafted in the set at a 2-headed giant event I went to with one of my good friends, Noah. Shout out to Tulsa Clout Noah. He was there since the beginning whenever I became a rat abuser. And hopefully he'll see this so he knows how much the rats are doing in this set. Charming Scoundrel. Pretty decent card, but I mean, a little late to see that right now. Wicked Roll? Okay. Sure. So if he's doing that, what would he have? I think I'm down with this because even if he has another Minecart Devil, then that means that we're going to be able to get a trade out of this exchange. And I don't want to take too much damage. Sweet. We actually got to get a trade out of it. If we would have blocked that guy, he would have just double striked us out of the game, so that's pretty good for us. Okay, another Stone Splitter Bolt. Not bad, but not the best. Now what we're looking to do here, the current moment. If we swing with everybody, that's 6. Play down the Sweet Tooth Witch. We can trade up, and we can play the Hairy Spear Guard. I think I'm fine with that, honestly. I mean, if we play the Ferocious Vermin, he has no reason to trade, but I think the Sweet Tooth Witch is just better. Because it can't be pinged by any 1 damage effects, which is what we really need in this game state. Goodbye, Hairy Spear Guard. Swing with the team. Sure. You trade a rare into my rat. A rat for a rare all day, baby. Play a big boy. My Stone Splitter Bolt is just waiting on it. If we top deck another red source, we're insane. Our Lord Skitter has already given us so much value, and the fact we're able to tie up the health totals is looking pretty good for us. I mean, I'm down for that. If he has another combat trick, though, we'd at least get a trade. But, I mean, this is mitigating damage. You know, if you want to play it like that, that's fine. Okay. I'm happy with that trade all day. Play a big boy and pass, and I'll be looking pretty nice. Sure, okay. Swing 7 at you, buddy. Do we get rid of the food? I mean, we're the one who's aggressing him. I don't think we need the food. I think we just want more damage. Like, I think the damage is just going to come up. We got rid of the token last time, so we'll get rid of the food this time. I mean, he hasn't shown any black, so he can't get anything back. If he does have that green mythic, though, he could add back the Glutton, so we're just going to get rid of that. If he has an edge rolling, we have a turn to get rid of it, so. Our opponent not having an answer for this Lord Skitter for like 5 turns has just been so good for us. Low key, if we top deck into the red, the Godric is online. Play the Godric, enter battle step, Lord Skitter effect. Then Godric becomes a 4/4 dragon. That'd be crazy. Okay, sure. What is our chance of getting a red source? So it's 26% chance to get a red. I believe. I don't think that was the correct play to do there. I think you just develop a creature every time. Like, even if you have a Candy Grapple to answer the Lord Skitter here, you would much rather just develop a creature. Okay. Sure. This card good. I play it again. Thank you, Arena, for not skamazing me with the auto tap. Let's get rid of his adventure in case he has an edge wall in. Probably doesn't come up, but might as well do it. I don't really see what he's doing here by returning that to hand. That just felt like such a loss of tempo. I think we just have game. Is this the first ever play-in qualifier win on the channel? First try? There's a reason they call me the best of all time, and you're about to see why. Let's go, baby. Beats by Ash. 6-0 in the Arena Qualifier. Told you guys, I'm not done yet. Shout out to everybody who's been a part of this run. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll be playing in the play-in weekend at the end of the month, so make sure to check that out because your boy just qualified with a 6-0 red-black rats deck. The OG rat abuser right here and right now. We're going to the qualifier weekend, baby. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace.
Is that indigo?